A very good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I am in the beautiful natural surroundings at Koppal, Karnataka to interact with another eminent leader, the Executive Vice President, Human Resources and General Administration, Kirloskar Ferrous Industries Ltd, Mr. P. Narayana. Besides HR, he is a stalwart in the realm of industrial relations and community development too. With a dynamic professional journey spanning over 34 years, Mr. Narayana has emerged as a seasoned leader, adept in steering organizations towards top-line profitability while ensuring equitable and optimal resource utilization. Mr. Narayana's expertise encompasses the entire spectrum of HR management, fostering employer branding. His role as a strategic team member of steering committees highlights his commitment to future-proofing organizations. His contributions extend far beyond the boardroom, including successful negotiations with multiple unions, facilitating the commissioning of major projects, and playing a pivotal role in the acquisition and stabilization of key ventures. Notably, he was instrumental in the refurbishment and stabilization of VSL Steels in Chitradurg, demonstrating his hands-on approach to operational challenges. Beyond the corporate sphere, Mr. Narayana impacts resonates in community development. His involvement as chairman of Institute Management Committee at Government ITI Hanuman Sagar, member Industry Advisory Board Ballari Institute of Technology and Management Ballari, joint secretary of Koppal Industrial Associations, and various leadership roles in industry associations showcases his commitment to holistic progress. Mr. Narayan's leadership has not gone unnoticed. He received the Great Manager Award in 2021, standing out among 5,000 applicants. His role in securing the CSR Excellence Award in 2022 underscores his dedication to corporate social responsibility. Mr. Narayan is a life member of prestigious organizations such as the National Institute of Personnel Management and the Indian Society for Training and Development. His active participation in industry bodies, including being the past chairman of NIPM North Karnataka chapter, reflects his commitment to professional development. His versatility shines throughout in handling legal matters, event management, liaison with government authorities, and multifaceted community development initiatives. Under his guidance, organizations have successfully navigated legal complexities, implemented preventive measures during COVID-19 pandemic, and earned accolades for HR excellence. Mr. Narayan's academic prowess is evidenced by degrees in commerce, legislative law, and postgraduate diplomas in HRM and personnel management and industrial relations. In conclusion, I would say Mr. P. Narayan's journey is a testament to his unwavering commitment to excellence, both in corporate leadership and community development. So today, we have the privilege of learning from his wealth of experience and insights. Please join me in welcoming Mr. P. Narayan to our Learning from Leader series. Welcome to Learning from Leader series, sir. We are delighted to have you with us today.
Good morning, madam. We should also extend our gratitude on behalf of KFL and on behalf of my team that you are also joining as a social networking person today.
Now, straight away, I would like to ask you the first question. With your extensive leadership experience, could you shed some light on the leaders, how they should prioritize succession planning?
Definitely.
Because, I was just talking to one of the business owners in Ealing in UK, and he had no clue what succession planning is all about. So additionally, I think we would also want to know what challenges have you encountered in implementing effective succession plans and how you have approached the future proofing of organizations during your career. So if you could share any success stories with us that would be really inspiring.
Yeah, very good, and also very much interested to explain about this leadership, imbibing leadership in the organization, and also effective succession plan, and how to take the organization into the different heights is also one of the important topics. A very interesting subject. We would like to reiterate the success factors of Kirloskar Ferrous Industries in building the leadership pipeline. And to be frank with you, the KFL or Kirloskar culture is one of the important factors that grooming from the bottom line to top line is one of the main success factors. Bringing the facts and actuals in this journey of leadership pipeline or preparing the leadership, strategic leadership for the organization to the expected way of running or an organization or expected way of managing the organization. Our present managing director joined as a GT in Kirloskar Oil Ltd.
Oh, really?
Okay, in 1981-82, and he is our managing director for last 22 years. Earlier managing director also joined as a GT, and Mr. Kumaste was reporting to Mr. Dennis. He also joined as a GT. This is one of the different, peculiar and specific leadership, imbibing leadership pipeline in the organization. And when it comes to the Koppal unit, or when it comes to the other units, the engineering graduates joined as a GTs in Kirloskar Ferrous. Now they have become SBU chiefs. One is from NATK, he is a metallurgist. Other one is from a top reputed engineering college, he is taking care of the foundry business. And the person who has come from NATK is taking care of the big iron and steel business. A person who is heading the finance and accounts, he is also from the reputed institute, as you know, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, and he is the head of finance, and now he has become a good actor. Yes, this is the top leadership. But what is the plan for succession? Okay, there is a strong succession plan in the organization that MD -1, MD -2, MD -3 is of the focus by this organization. MD -3 is we try to initiate this leadership pipeline development from the third step, that is called MD -3. That is managers and senior managers. Thereby they have to spend another 20-25 years of life in our organization. See that they are the proper succession, proper eminent and also as well as strong people to take over the future separations of the senior team, like what I explained to you, all the 4 people, including me as a HR. The second pipeline which we envisage is, one is the senior leadership team, middle management team, junior management team. So we focus on senior leadership management team. With the senior management team is undergoing basically the 360-degree assessment, general intelligence assessment, trait emotional intelligence code assessment by the various experts like you, and we brought into the assessment. Then after the assessment, we kept them with the attaching with the seniority, and also as well as what you call mentor and coach, as identified by the corporates, and they have been into development center for 6 months to 9 months, and their expertise, experts and also specialists have been identified. You take specialist means costing business R&D. It is one of the expert job where our executive vice president taken care of the research and development in casting business, and our rejection rates were brought down from 10% to 4% over a period of 5 years. That is how we designated them as experts. When it comes to the the senior team again, in terms of expansion of our plan, like going for steel business, we have identified 2 people internally and see that they have been taken over as in charge of the steel business. They have been referred to the Indian steel market, and they have been referred to the Indian steel business. You know, steel world. There is an Indian steel business world, and there also there is an assessment on quarterly and monthly. They have been exposed to understand what exactly the steel, what is the steel requirement in the world, what is the steel requirement in India, how best KFL also can enter into steel business. As you know that we are into 4 verticals. One is casting business, the other one with the steel business, tube business, and also as well as alloy steel business.
Right.
Alloy steel
Right.
business. So these 4 verticals, 4 seniors have been identified only by making the proper succession plan.
Wonderful.
So next 10 years, one of the man who is from the casting business is also retiring. The other team, 3 people are already there as a successors. It means inbuilt succession plan is planned in the organization very systematic.
Wonderful.
This is how we develop the team.
So it's very, very essential for all the leaders to make sure that they have successors in place much before they plan to retire or leave the organization, so that the organization does not have to suffer when people leave or people come.
Job rotation is also one of the important factors which has influenced us to be successful in these aspects. An engineer has been put into techno-commercial, that is materials, marketing, then business excellence, and also as well as overall internal and external customers, apart from his specialization. Maybe maintenance, maybe production, or maybe electrical instrumentation. So that is how we rotate the people in all these segments. Thereby, even a person, suppose exit due to unavoidable circumstances, the next level or the next level person is capable of handling any immediate or any surprise exit in the organization. There is a very strong system of making a succession plan by job rotation, succession plan by putting them on techno-commercial aspects, succession plan by interchanging from one unit to other unit.
Okay.
So the Solapur unit head was with Koppal unit for 7-8 years.
All right.
The person who is heading even the Hiriyur plant was with us the last 20 years. He has become a unit head. The person who is an executive vice president and become a president in KFL in 2021, when we took ISMT, Mr. Akhtar has become managing director there. It means even because we are in the fast growth and acquisitions of the various segments, that is how all the leadership of these 7 units are being deployed and developed within the KFL company. This is one of the success factors.
So I believe it's a very, very well planned strategy that you are implementing
Absolutely.
as a leader
Absolutely.
to make sure the organization never suffers.
Yes.
So
That is the
wonderful.
objective. Yeah.
A person's network defines their net worth. So as a seasoned leader, what is your perspective on the role of joining associations, clubs, societies in influencing and getting the work done from your team members? Can you also share any personal experience of yours where being a member, chairman or convener of such groups has been beneficial for the organizations that you've served?
Definitely envisaged in your deliberations that how I can contribute to the society, how I can contribute to the in this specific zone, because it is a backward area, and also how we can make our effort to boost connectivity and network. It means networking is a network. That is how I wanted to reiterate that how we have converted networking into network. There are 2 important things which I wanted to explain today. You know, Koppal district has been formed in 1997.
Okay.
And it has become an independent district, and subsequently the district has envisaged for more industrialization, see that the employment opportunities are provided in districts. So if you remember the liberalization, globalization and industrialization 91, and that has contributed to this district to grow fast and provide a lot of employment, make this area a very, very historical place in the history of industrialization.
Wonderful.
Connecting to this, 1991, when the globalization has permitted to start some industries in backward areas like Koppal, that is Kirloskar Ferrous Industries started its project work in 1993, started its production in 1994, and till 2001 this company could not be able to get mobilized investment into returns.
Okay.
So when the business has been strategized and revisited and regenerated in terms of manpower, in terms of capital, in terms of skilled manpower in this area. So when in the beginning the company could not be able to contribute much to the society, much to the public, much to the even to the exchequer of the government. And this is the first company started its functioning in 1983. This is what I am connecting. When it comes to the contributions, when it comes to the society contributions, we formed Kirloskar Ferrous Rural Development Society in the beginning itself and started contributing to the society. In the year 2013, we also started Kirloskar Ferrous Industries Rural Development Society under the provisions of 2013 enactment, and we started contributing in the areas of health, education, infrastructure and sanitization as a society. as an organization, as a senior team member of this company, we also should support to contribute to the customers, stakeholders, employees, and the society. So in terms of contributing to this exchequer, that is the development of this area, I think we could be able to start earning in the year 2001 with a minimum working with a minimum say contribution of 1 crore in 2001. So today we could be able to reach 450 to 470 crores contribution in a span of 20 years. So we wanted to share the growth of the company is called, that is say 10 times in 10 years. That is the growth of this company. 100 times in 20 years. And we are planning to go for 1,000 times in 30 years.
Oh,
and this is being achieved with the vision and also the leadership strategies worked out and framed out by the top management. We are also contributing to that decisions. How this growth story has started with the basically expansion of this company is only by networking with the stakeholders, networking with the support of the customers, and networking and support with all the employees of this company, including their families. That is how we started growing from 250 crores to 4,250 crores last year, KFL alone. When we acquired one more industry called Indian Seamless Metal Tubes in Pune, and that company is also contributing another 3,500 to 4,000 turnover. Thereby, we could be able to achieve $1 billion company as envisaged by 2025.
That's great.
And we are planning for $2 billion company by 2030. So this is how networking with the customers, networking with the say suppliers, networking with the major contributors, that is called iron ore suppliers, coal suppliers, and also all the bulk raw material suppliers also cooperated, coordinated, see that this company has to envisage into the real profitability and venture into the contribution to the society. So in that I am also part of this development of this area by becoming a member of and forming the Koppal Industries Association, putting all the 33 industries at one umbrella. And our managing director, Mr. Kumasti, is the chairman. I am the joint secretary of this. And there also we contributed in terms of establishing the COVID care center during COVID period by investing 190 lakhs, that is 1.9 crores, and mobilizing 4 crores capital working capital in that Koppal Industries Association. And that has become a role model in this Koppal district.
I'm sure.
That is one contribution. When it comes to the second contribution, pandemic has hampered the whole country, the whole world.
True.
But as a KFIL, and we took a oath that KFIL not to participate in COVID. That has been ensured by the cooperation and support by all the employees, stakeholders, including family, and see that 11 months to 13 months we ensured through our networking, through our proper licensing, and also having a proper communication with all the community and all the people, that there was no any single mortality by KFIL or in the family of KFIL team.
Wonderful.
This is one of the great achievements which we could be able to achieve.
I'm sure.
And when it comes to the growth of the society, again we started a lot of Kirloskar Ferrous International Club envisaged and focusing on basically protecting the earth. That is, save the earth and save the next generation. Save the earth and save the next generation. And this is being jointly done by Vasundhara Club and Kirloskar Ferrous. And when it comes to the second step of making the awareness with the public is also basically green college and clean college. We have around 50 schools covered in this also, and also 18 degree colleges are also covered in this green college and clean college. That is the second important focus which we have envisaged. When it comes to the third one is basically the entire Koppal district has got 32 government high schools.
Okay.
And the results of the 10th students were very, very low. Then we came out with an idea that one member from our company, that is CSR manager, one member from Jilla Panchayat Koppal, and also with the support of my HR team, they went around the Koppal district. They analyzed properly why the results are low, how to improve those 32 school high school students' results, and they come out that they had a tie-up with Kannada Prabha edition, and made out daily the questionnaire and answers in that news publication, and students can read and practice and see that they can come out with those problems and they can score more marks, and that is how we contributed the growth of the results, that is 10th results out of 32 schools in Koppal district since last year, and we could be able to see the 91% results out of these 32 schools.
Oh wow,
So like
91%
this,
is a
91%.
big...
So when it comes to the supply of drinking water, KFL also has got some facility of getting water from Tungabhadra. We are also supplying drinking water to the neighboring community, because this is one of the need of the requirement to improve the health of the public, because the groundwater level chloride is very high this year. Like this, we have contributed much, and also as an individual, I am also contributing to the institutional growth, industry's growth, and society's growth by becoming a member of Board of Studies for the Autonomous MBA of the Bellary Institute of Technical Management, BITM University, Deemed University, and also I am the Technical Advisory Committee member of the BITM University, and we are also planning to expand this support, that is industry institutes, interaction growth with the majority of the industries in this Koppal district. And basically, I am the chairman of the Industrial Technical Institute of Anamasagara, and we have made a lot of multi-skilling proposals to the government and the neighboring industries. We brought short-term courses, long-term courses, thereby they can improve their skills and they could be able to get employment elsewhere. And some of the students are there in Singapore, some of the students are there in Europe and Arab countries. They are self-employed, they are managing their families very effectively, and that is how it has been done with the support of KFI, that is Kirloskar Ferrous Industries. The next step which we have taken is, we have identified 36 unemployed degree holders in this area, that is neighboring community, around 25 unemployed ITI holders. We had a tie-up with NTTF, Nittu Technical Training Institute of Dharwad and Bangalore. We paid their fees, that is 36,000 rupees per month for BCom students, and 1,45,000 rupees for the IT students for 9 months, and they are undergoing their training and they are familiarizing their industrial requirements like plumbing, then CNC operation, then how to work in the industry, and how to ensure the discipline, how to calculate themselves that what exactly they do that, and how to exhibit the productivity and production, and thereby they are completing the training by end of December, and we will be able to absorb them in the industries nearby, that is Vizianagara district, Bellary district and Koppal district, and also those institutes will have a placement opportunity there, and they may go abroad also, see that they have been self-employed and they have become what is called independent, non-dependent of the industries in Koppal.
It's a win-win situation
Win-win
for them.
situation we have created.
Great.
This is how we have done network with the community, stakeholders, employees, and all suppliers, and also all the connected people.
That's really impressive, I would say, and you are doing great work here. Sir, in the realm of corporate social responsibility, we are witnessing a major shift from CSR to ESG. So, given your extensive experience in spearheading CSR initiatives, we would want you to share your insights on whether these efforts are genuinely for benefiting the various segments of the society, or they are primarily for corporate branding. And do you believe that there is a harmonious balance between the two that you are able to strike through these initiatives, and it impacts the brand image as well? So any noteworthy examples you want to share with us?
Absolutely. As you said, harmonious balancing in connection with the CSR and also ESG. Our main theme of the organization is making castings of steel is our passion. Bringing smiles is our passion. How we bring smiles with the community internally and externally. How we make quality steel and quality castings is also our main objective of business. These two things are parallelly working and continuously working to see that the newly changed brand by the group was limitless.
Okay, limitless.
Limitless. Earlier it was enriching lives. Yes, it was coincidentally or definitely it was an intersecting with the main objective of the organization. But still, when we revisited the branding, then it has been envisaged as a limitless. As a group, as a company, we revisited the company vision, mission and values. If you see our values and vision and mission, in the mission, we are a part of our external stakeholders as a sustainable approach and as a sustainability, part of the internal and external stakeholders. We being a CSR, we being a KFIL, to see that how best we can make the society, community and also as well as the entire stakeholders of this company to see that the company is being grown, developed and made contribution in all the segments. Connecting to this, KFIL, as I already first initially told you, KFIL has started initiating the Kirloskar Ferrous Rural Development Society formally or informally in 2001. Officially, we have formed Kirloskar Ferrous Industries Rural Development Society in 2013. So, when we take out the details, the way we have worked out to bring the smiles with the society, three important factors. How we reduce our emissions in connection with the limitless plan to see that the industries nearby community and industries are sustained with the continuous growth. The environment emissions have been controlled by investing 30 crores in 2015, 19 crores in 2022. See that all dust extraction system, fume extraction system are in place and operating very successfully. And in 2020, 2021, 2022, there is an internal competition for the Kirloskar group companies that how we minimize the emissions when manufacturing or producing the power.
Oh, wonderful. So you're using all the brains to work together and give ideas.
Yeah. And even when we took out the the developments or rewards or awards by the CSR, and we have participated in the ET Now CSR Awards and Karnataka NIPM Association Awards. Even in 2021 we got the CSR Award, Best CSR Award. Even 2022 also we got the Best Community Development Award. And when you come to the people development, even in 19 and 20 we got the HR Excellence Award by the CAI Business Excellence Award. There also we have parameters how we contribute to the society, how we envisage the ESR, even though ESG is being now compulsory from 1st March 23. We have already made a committee internally and also committee monitored by the board. And one of the board of directors is planning and visiting every industry, that is every unit, how we comply the ESG. And there we have what you call a technical team and also as well as the environment team, including the safety team, meeting, planning and meeting the requirement of the ESG norms very well and very systematic.
Wonderful. So that's really, a lot of work that KFIL is doing under your leadership in the various CSR and ESG initiatives.
Providing drinking water is also one of the main concerns in this area. There is one Ginigera lake adjoining to our plant, say 3 kilometers away. With the support and also the blessings of Gavisiddeshwara Sheer in Koppal. You know, Gavisiddeshwara Sheer, Gavisiddeshwara Mata is a South Kumbh Mela place. It is known as a South Kumbh Mela place of this Koppal. So he had a plan with all the industries and also well-wishers how to regenerate that lake. Lake was not at all functioning because of the lot of encroachments and the public not having any interest. See that lake has to be restored, and we joined our hands with them to provide continuously almost 90 days our JCBs and Hitachi machines, tippers and the manpower. See that the lake is being regenerated and with the support of all the industries and also on behalf of Koppal industries. Now that lake is feeding almost 50,000 acres farmers. They irrigating water.
Lovely.
And they are growing lot of paddy and also the local crops, and now they have become a self-sustained growth in their own lands as a support for KFI. When it comes to the Devara Nimbergi village, there also that is the vertical originally a native place of our managing director. They were starving for the availability of drinking water and also as well as for the cattle feed. There is an assessment from our civil team. They went there and we could be able to take up that work and providing all the support, building a new lake adjoining to the village. there also water percolation in the ground level was enhanced, and including that particular village, they were Nimbargi, and also other villages got this benefit, and they are also very happy, and they are expressing their happiness towards company that we have done a very good job there. And when it comes to the the sentiments of the public is to see that we need to participate in building and regenerating the temples, okay, in regenerating the temples, and also regenerating the local nalas in the villages. And instead of regenerating the local nalas in villages, there is one Ire Halla. It is a mainstream water flowing from Tungabhadra Dam towards to the Kinnaul village.
I saw the Tungabhadra Dam when I was coming here.
In the similar fashion, there is one Ire Halla which is flowing from Koppal town to Kinnaul. There they have built a 3 TMC of water capacity of reservoir. The entire nala was blocked with bushes, trees, and it was not functioning. When the during the rainy season, lot of floods used to happen, and the adjoining villages used to suffer a lot. So again, we had a discussion with the chief district administration and the Govimata Sri, and they planned that lake has to be regenerated. And with the support of Gavisri Sir and also the district administration, the entire 20 kilometers nala was regenerated. Our MD has also actively participated in that. Today that Kinnaul Dam, 3 TMC of water is available, and the entire community of that 14 villages are also taking the advantage of this water.
Wonderful.
That is the third important which we have done as a KFL team. When it comes to the fourth important thing which we have participated actively in bringing the awareness on environment, awareness on waste disposal, awareness on plastic ban, awareness on not to use gutta, not to use tobacco, and all these things. So these 5 parameters were also envisaged with the support of corporate office and as well as a team. And here our ladies club are also participating actively to see that they bring lot of awareness in the schools, lot of awareness in the lot of NGOs in and around Koppal and Vijayanagara district, and also the bringing the communication effectively through their groups, ladies group, clubs, including the Rotary and also Inner Wheel and all. Here we went to Tungabhadra Reservoir, and we assessed that the water is flowing from Tungabhadra Reservoir to Hampi. It is almost 36 kilometers river. A lot of garbage was thrown out, a lot of bushes were grown, and all unwanted were there. And we as a team of KFL, and entire river was cleaned 4 to 5 weeks, wherever it is possible.
So Shramdan was also
Shramdan was also part of this, bringing the CSR into the mainstream.
Great.
Yeah. And we have a Bevanalli Panchayat. That village was not having one single two-wheeler 30 years back.
Okay.
And today every house has got a two-wheeler and four-wheeler. Because they have become a part and parcel of our company to grow their career. See that the company also grow, and they also become a part and parcel of this development organization.
So we do see that it's not just corporate branding, but definitely the society is getting benefited in so many different ways, which have been mentioned by Mr. P. Narayana.
So when it comes to the health aspects in this area, we have 2 doctors. One is a resident medical officer and one is the consulting medical officer. We have a tie-up with important hospitals in Bangalore, maybe Apollo, and also Narayana Hridayalaya, and KS Hospital in Koppal, and Vijayanagara Institute of Bellary Medical College, and also the important nursing homes and reputed doctors in India. See that needy, that is the family members, employees, should not suffer. That is how we could be able to ensure that immediately they have been consulted and see that all the health issues have been addressed. And this is one of the platforms which we take care. When we come to the health improvement programs in the villages, we conduct periodic health programs, specific cancer detection programs, especially for the ladies, the breast cancer detection programs, and hearing aid programs. Even dental camps are also conducted almost every year, 4 times or 5 times in each different locations. That is one of the health aspects. Not only that, conducting the investigation and living there, no. They needy people Even 2022, there were 2 men and 3 women were identified that they had a significant indications of the breast cancers.
Okay.
They have been taken to Bangalore, operated. We ensured that the entire expenses and their families 1 or 2 months support is being ensured by the company.
Right.
That is how we go in deep and reach them and see that their lives are being taken care by the company, and they are having very they are expressing their happiness towards company and towards the community, towards the people of this organization.
I'm sure when an organization with a leadership like yours looks beyond the employees and takes care of the families as well, definitely it is not just for the employer, for the organization's branding, but the real impact is felt by the families, by the society also at large.
Absolutely.
So next I would like to know that as a leader who has successfully climbed the corporate ladder, what would be your advice to the ambitious future generations who want to reach the C-suite? Are there any specific skills or strategies that you believe are very crucial for their career advancement, so that when they look at your interview in Learning from Leaders series, they can really benefit and start developing those skills in themselves?
Yeah, very interesting subject, madam. You know, the successful leadership role is very important as a part of HR functions. Nowadays, the generation, that is new generation, they feel that as a HR or as a successful HR leader, we need to concentrate only on talent acquisition, talent management, and see that their job is done, and by conducting the training programs, and also as well as keeping the constant touch with them. It is not so. HR man has to understand he is a part and parcel of the business. That is, HR is with business, business is with HR. It is an important role that HR person has to understand. He has to make an attempt to see that the proper placement of a required manpower at the appropriate place, and see that he should be able to deliver the production and productivity, thereby the consolidating the business of the organization, understanding the business of the organization, envisaging the aspects of the organization, making the people to see that HR is also part and parcel of the growth of the organization. But basically, the HR person has to understand, has to inculcate what is the contribution of the organization, because many of the HR people doesn't know the contribution. Contribution means the capacity, the investment, that is variables, and output, that is basically the per ton, how much we are earning by manufacturing a per ton of steel or per ton of bigger. That is called the profit of the organization. When we wanted to divide it to profit of the organization, basically profit before tax, profit after tax, and also the input cost, material cost, and the total cost. Most of the HR persons are missing this. But HR is also part and parcel of the business. What I envisaged is subject to understanding basically that what we contribute, how we contribute. It means suppose say employer related expenses, ERE to contribution, ERE to sales. As myself and my team always focus on what is our ERE to contribution and ERE to sales. KFIL could be able to have a strategic plan, bringing the control, and also constantly maintaining the growth of the contribution. That is ERE to contribution is average 18 to 20% for the last 5 years. When it comes to ERE to sales, we reduce it from 8 to 9%, from 8 to 9% to 4%. This has been always communicated to the team and employees that we are also part and parcel of the growth of the organization. This is the first part. The important second factor, there are a lot of interventions and also activities which we need to focus. See that people are also developed, okay, and HR is also, as a corporate leader, not only the completion and successful say envisaging the leadership in the domain function of the HR, and also leadership, ensuring the proper leadership and succession plan in the other domains, also to be a part of this mainstream. Let me take a break. Okay, as we know that every year management organizes annual operating plans and also long range plans. under the annual operating plans, we look back what we have done for last 2 years, what we have done last for 3 years. Really, we have made a contribution to the organization. Really, we made a change in the development of the people. Really, we have brought a cultural change in the organization. So, looking at this, we always work on thinking globally and acting locally, because we have to see the parameters, we have to see the skill levels of the people, we have to see the products, we have to ensure that what type of climate we are. So, looking at all these things, so I basically as a steel plant, okay, we need to bring iron ore from the long distance, okay, and there is a scarcity of iron ore. So that is how we could be able to establish a coke oven plant to see that the contribution is there, converting coal into coke. That is how we have reduced our variable cost and also input cost around 3,000 to 4,000 per ton. That is one of the first steps. Second step, what we have to do as a strategy to improve the overall performance and efficiency of the organization. First of all, we consolidate our thoughts, bring all our strategic inputs from junior, middle and senior level of people. We put it in a strategic approach. We basically follow the 3S systems. Okay, one is scaling the things. What we need to do, how to improve the production, how to improve the culture of the organization, how to make a U-turn in the entire situation. The best example is 1819, there was an economic recession.
I read about
Right.
it.
The entire team took a decision that we should not participate in the recession. That is 1890. That could be able to percolate down from the top, the MD, and also it has been communicated to all the employees, including the suppliers and vendors. But everybody made up their own strategy. See that we did best contribution and we made the above the AOP in 1890. Second strategy, you take the example of COVID, which was hindering the whole global, and especially the iron ore industries, manpower oriented industries. We cannot avoid people working from home. Those IT industries, ITS industries planned working from home, see that their business is continued. Even when it comes to the pharmaceutical and medical industry, they made 4 times, 5 times profit because of the exigency and also because of the situation. But as a iron ore, as a steel company, we have to bring the iron ore and we have to put it into process. People are to be there in their place, and manpower requirement at their respective ships are very, very essential. Here also we took one important oath and as a goal to see that we are not a part of the COVID. That is, we did not participate in COVID. This is one of the second strongest decisions taken by the company, and we did a good business in 21-22, and we could be able to embrace, encroach, and also enlarge our association with the new vendors, new customers, and also none of the employees have suffered, and no single case of mortality. That is called we did not participate in the COVID. Okay, why I am telling this? First we scale it, then we ensure that how to make them skilled in terms of technology, in terms of understanding, in terms of sales, in terms of turnover, in terms of raw material bringing, or in terms of hindrances which we are facing, and we scale down the entire thing. Okay, then we make them that they are skilled, known, understood. Then we sell it. Maybe knowledge, maybe the technology, or maybe the new the project which we need to go for expansion, and see that the team is properly developed. They are on the place. Even like if any, I will give 2 more examples here. In the year 2021, we acquired VSL Steels in Iriu. It was that plant was not operating for last 10 years, 2012 to 21, and we acquired that in December 20, and we went there in COVID. The senior team along with HR team went there, ensured all precautions, and we started production on February 8th during COVID-20. That was one of the success factors.
Okay.
Subsequently, immediately, board has decided to take over Indian seamless and metal tubes. You know, the second wave of 21 COVID.
Yes.
There also, our internal team went there, assessed it. Due diligence report was very, very positive. That is how we could be able to make our decision, see that Indian seamless and metal tubes also taken over, and the senior team went there. Even last year, within 2 months, could be able to bring the change, brought the contribution higher level, and last year also we did I think absolutely good business, and this year we are equally, that is Kirloskar Ferrous 3 locations, ISMT 3 locations, planning achieving, and definitely that it will become $1 billion company by March 22.
Great. Sir, I just want to reiterate, I just wanted to reiterate that if someone wants to be the CFO, the CEO, the CHRO in your company, what are the qualities that he or she should possess? So if you could just tell our viewers 3 qualities.
Yeah, very important thing for the seniors or CSOs, CXOs or the unit heads. What 3 important qualities they should possess? They should have one important quality is ensure that the proper successor is available with you. Maybe immediately or maybe later. See that they are developed. See that they have been provided all the inputs. All the inputs means maybe the business scenario, techno-commercial aspects, technological aspects, process aspects, people aspects, and also as a community as a whole. The third important thing is see that they are empowered and delegated. Then only the next person could be able to contribute better and he will become a more successful successor for the senior team. The third important, you have to see the whole business perspective, not as an individual perspective, not as a what you call no one can be a successful leader alone. You should develop the team. You should be a team player. You should be a team member. Then only you will be a successful leader. There is one more point which I want to emphasize here, how a top leader should emphasize to see that they should become a successful team member. The fourth important is they should see that they are with the important things, that is social, personal and as well as professional. Okay.
Great.
It comes as a professional, it comes as a personal, it comes as a social. There are many leaders, they are very good at professional, but they are not good at personal. They are not good with social. When they improve all these 3 aspects, professional, personal and social, and see that that has to be an influencing factor in the organization, that is how one can be a successful man when he ensure that his professional career, personal career and also social involvement should be a positive in all aspects. This is what I want to emphasize with the senior team or senior leadership team.
Wow, so I'm sure that this would give very valuable inputs to our viewers, to our audience, and they would benefit immensely from all your insights and experiences that you have shared with us. And thank you so much, sir, for being with us today and sparing your valuable time. I'm really very thankful and in great gratitude for all this that you have done. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.